So working with iMovie now, iMovie is the white star with the camera in the middle. Tapping on the plus will give me a new project. And as you can see, these are all my iMovie projects. And we're going to make a movie with these images of the Great Fire of London. So I tap on Movie. And on the left, you can see it says Moments, Video, Photos, Albums. So tapping on Video will give me access to my video clips, which we don't want, but tapping on Photos will give me access to those photos that I downloaded of the Great Fire of London. And I'm just going to tap to select each one of those photos and then tap Create Movie at the bottom of the screen. So now, a very, very quick rough edit of all of my images are now in the timeline of iMovie, which is great, but they're not in the right order. I do need to change the order. So for example, Pudding Lane, the sign of Pudding Lane where the Great Fire of London started, I want that at the beginning. So I'm going to tap, hold and drag. So I can just reorder the images. I can do this with video as well. Now I want to make this photo a little bit longer because essentially the film isn't, there isn't enough footage with these photos. I want it to be 2 minutes because my, if you like, my news report of the Great Fire of London, I've timed it and it's 2 minutes long, which is good. So I'm just tapping, and as you can see, I'm just tapping and dragging to change the order. But if I tap on an image and tap on one of the yellow bars, I can just lengthen or shorten by dragging the photo. So I can change the length of an image. I can make it longer, I can make it shorter, and you can see at the end, that's how long my video is. It's not quite 2 minutes. So I can carry on trimming my photo. And here we have the last one now. And if I tap play, it will play. But also, if I tap on an image, you can see on the screen it says Ken Burns. So this is an effect that I'm actually going to disable now. So tapping on each of the images, I'm going to disable the Ken Burns effect. We'll look at that in another video at a later time. But for this, I'm just going to disable the Ken Burns effect. And I tap play. And now the images are still. If you know what Ken Burns is, definitely have a go with it. But for this very basic intro to iMovie, I'm disabling the Ken Burns effect. Now you can see between each image there is a transition. So if I tap on a transition, I'm given the option to delete it by tapping on none, so there's no transition between the two images, or I can change it from a wipe to a fade to a funky star. It's completely up to you, but you just have to tap on that transition, the little icon in between each image, and change. To recap, in this video we've added our photos to the timeline, we've reordered them, we've adjusted the length so it's 2 minutes long as a complete video, we've changed the transitions, and we turned off the Ken Burns effect. Now in the next video we're going to add our voiceover.